look back at it. She ain't never do this before, but she good at it. She said she never made love, but she good at it. She making me feel good when I look at it. I got goosebumps when I look at it. Oh girl, she just wanna have fun with it. Oh girl, she just wanna have fun with me. These girls ain't really no good for me. Yeah, da 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 got a new page that I ain't promoting. All of my friends, my money doing. Let me tell you something about my
Ladies and gentlemen, Bodhi. So, you went on 3 worldwide tours back to back to back and are now throwing a late homecoming concert in your hometown, Sheen City?
Yes, ma'am. You know me, I like to do it real big. You heard me? And you know how I like my ice not just on me, but on my entire gym floor.
Indeed, indeed. So, you're hosting the concert within your Pokemon gym?
Yeah, buddy.
Even though it's a concert, are you prepping for any would-be challengers? I've spoken to the other gym leaders recently, and 2 have been defeated by an upcoming mystery trainer.
You know, it's like I always say, them gym leaders ain't me. I'm 50 and 0 going on 8 years. I haven't given out a badge in so long, I dang near forgot what they look like, you heard? If that new trainer wants to pull up to the curb, I'll freeze him right in his tracks.
You heard it here first, folks. Now, on to our next story. Rasakasa City terrorist attack? Thousands of lives lost? I'm Deva Habari, and more of this story when we return to Zonoa Now.
After taking a much-needed rest to recuperate and process what you just saw back in Rasakasa City, you head north into Route 10, which is the only thing separating you from Sheen City, home of your next gym battle. You're just wrapping up a battle with the local trainer right now.
Yo, remember, if I win, you got about 20 of my mixtapes, join my Patreon, sub to my channel, and repost all my music, dawg. Son of mine, crank up the heat.
Sinnoh, the prairie dog Pokemon and the evolved form of Sinocrisp, a fire and ground type. They burrow underground in groups in search for evolution stones. Because of their ties to underground treasure, many other Pokemon attempt to follow them only to fall into their fire traps they leave behind.
Whack. My mama was right. My mixtape was a mistake.
Trashing random musicians' hopes and dreams have gave your Pokemon enough experience to evolve.
Hailnor, the common Pokemon and the evolved form of Ordignorai, a normal and dark type. It is not satisfied unless it's gnawed through everything in sight. Hundreds of people a year lose their homes to hordes of Hailnor. Environmentalists are taking actions to reduce this by building habitats for them. Hiplant, the hippo Pokemon and the evolved form of Hippet, a grass and water type. It stays submerged in water with its back and head showing. Bird Pokemon will land on its back to feast on the bug type Pokemon that collect on its body.
The Luna Hymn and Rosa Stone. Those are valuable artifacts. That auction you attended had to be an underground auction. Most royal families from other regions usually send their high-ranking representatives to attend the auction because it's a place where they can show off their wealth to the rest of the community and make a name for themselves. There have even been cases of royal families entering bidding wars and ending up bankrupt. Most messed up part about all of this are the items they bid all belong to Zonoa, but the families usually pay off the authorities so they can host the annual auction. It's disgusting. Zonoa and most of the Pokemon world run on meritocracy, where the champions are considered our political leaders, while a small percentage runs on monarchy. But our champion is always aloof, doing other things, but it's impossible for him to tend to these issues. At least, that's what the rumors say. Now, back to the artifacts. There's a Lawkeeper station in Basel City. They should be able to decipher those items.
The egg you got from the president of the Pokemon Company is nice and warm in your backpack, and along with your new bike, traveling is way easier. Route 10 is a grassy savanna full of grassland-based Pokemon. This area is vast, diverse, and home to some of the most distinct biodiversity in the known Pokemon world. Out here, you can encounter the new Pokemon Wallaby,
the crybaby Pokemon. A normal type. Every emotion it feels makes it cry. It spends almost every waking hour bawling its eyes out. It requires constant attention and validation from its trainer in order to grow healthy.
Cubvroom,
the cheetah Pokemon. A fire and electric type. When it runs, it leaves embers behind, burning the grasslands in which it lives. It builds friction by dashing, which it uses to electrify itself and stimulate its muscles.
Lamphant,
the lamp elephant Pokemon. A psychic and steel type. Its thoughts form tangible thought bubbles which leak out of its trunk. The happier it is, the brighter the bubbles are. Lamphant can remember everything, even the time before its birth.
and in the middle of the route you'll be able to encounter Meowth. This Meowth looks a little different than Meowth from other regions.
Zonoa and Meowth. The Scratch Cub Pokemon A, fighting and normal type. It lives in prides with the other cubs as it trains and learns to hunt. Once it has matured and evolved, it leaves the pride to challenge another pride's king and take the title. The amulet on its chest is a symbol of royalty. This form of Meowth is said to be the ancestor of all Meowth.
Along the way, you can battle the Pokemon Rangers that patrol the area.
We stay on patrol for the lookout of poachers. Most Pokemon can defend themselves, but some humans use traps and other cruel means to capture them and sell them off on the black market.
A ranger's job is to not only protect Pokemon from disingenuous individuals, but to perform search and rescue tasks on missing Pokemon too. Believe it or not, but even they get into trouble.
Eventually, while crossing the savannah, you'll come across Shujo.
It's been a minute. Let me guess. You're taking on the Sheen City Gym next. I got questioned by Watcher after you and I last talked. I let her know the person stalking you was my brother. Him and I have a very complicated relationship. Heck, I have a complicated relationship with my entire family. I was forced to grow up fast and follow my dad's dream of becoming a champion. But their version of a champion is this ruthless, mathematical battling machine. Pokemon are just stats and levels to them. Can you believe that? I once had a Pokemon I found injured and nursed back to health. I hid it from my mom and dad, but was eventually caught. They took the Pokemon away, the issue being it never fully healed. I don't know if my friend is still out there, but they meant the world to me. I'll never forget my dad's words.
Oh son, it was just a Pokemon.
I want to grow strong enough to beat him and my entire family and prove how wrong they were, but I can't do that if I'm getting trumped by newbies like you. Even if I am using a whole new team. You and I haven't battled in a while, so how about it? Show me how much stronger you've gotten, player. I'll give it to you. That was awesome, but it's still anyone's game. I've been working with this Pokemon ever since you and I first battled, and we've reached a whole new level of strength. Now, show them! Guess I'm not quite there yet. You win again. At least you're raising your Pokemon correctly. I guess I don't have what it takes after all. My brother was right. That's it. I'm calling it quits. This journey is officially over.
After another glamorous win against Shujo, he silently walks off. Something about him has changed. He's hanging up being a Pokemon trainer for good now, apparently. As you make your way deeper into the savannah, you'll have the rare chance to encounter the unique Pokemon, Konomo.
Konomo, the corrosive Pokemon, a poison and fire type. Its teeth aren't yet strong enough to chew, so it melts its food with a mixture of toxins and fire and swallows it whole. Do not feed with hands.
And Charisma.
G-Rhythmu, the percussion Pokemon, a normal and ghost type. Using its two tails, it beats its drum-like back to revitalize the spirits of those around it. Some of the notes it plays have no discernible pitch when played. G-Rhythmu was used as a messenger centuries ago to communicate between far away.
Among these mighty grassy plains, you'll be able to find a rock gym, which you can use to evolve your Ada if you haven't already evolved it with the other gym.
Geolage, the gravel Pokemon and one of the evolved forms of Ada. Its body is sturdy enough to survive a drop from outer space. It lives near mountain trails and has a carefree nature and doesn't mind if its habitat is invaded.
Traveling more towards the northern part of the savannah, you'll notice things start to feel colder, and eventually you'll find yourself covered in a snowy winter wonderland. You're reaching the most northern part of Zonoa.
Baby, how come you haven't called? I know you're Mr. Big Bad Pokemon Trainer now, but you should call your mother every now and then. I heard that you're headed to the north, to the snowy section of the region, so I bought you some winter clothes so that you don't catch a cold. I'm having them shipped out by a deli bird on Route 10, so be on the lookout, and always remember that I love you more than anything.
Delibird, Zonoan form, the delivery Pokemon, a fire and flying type. It carries food bundled up in its cup. It loves giving out fruit and candles to people that it passes by. If the people are ungrateful of the gifts it gives, the gift will explode within seconds. This species of Delibird are only seen near the end of the year. It is the natural predator of Litwing.
Hey, I'm looking for a prince about your age. He left Rosa Costa City with some important items. Arceus is freezing out here. Why didn't they give me a coat?
It appears Team Phantom is on the lookout for you, but they can't recognize you since you've changed clothes. Better use this to your advantage.
You're coming from Rosatosa City, eh? I bet you weren't expecting the drastic temperature change now, were you? Oh, this is all because the northern part of Zonoa is at a higher altitude and is littered with mountains and peaks. It snows pretty much year-round up here.
After a short climb, you finally arrived in Sheen City, which is kinda hard on the eyes due to all the white snow. Sheen City, the bright, frozen, sparkly city of fun. True to its words, Sheen City is full of game corners and ski resorts. The local game corner has the classic slot machines, as well as the Pokemon Snap Simulator. Your prize for striking luck on the slots will be an assortment of rare Pokeballs and TMs.
Dang, this kid did this on his first try.
Dang,
I've been here for 5 days gambling my daughter's college fund away.
Should've brought my wife to see this.
Teach me your ways.
I wonder if I can mug that kid after this.
After you're done with the game corner, you can explore the sports stadium next, which is full of basketball players looking for a battle.
Oh, you thought things were sweet up in here?
Uh-oh, Hoopster Virgil wants to battle. After beating the entire Electro basketball team and their coach, they're nice enough to give you directions to the Sheen City gym. Upon making it to the entrance, you can hear music blasting and a crowd of people standing out in front. You managed to make your way to the front and...
Another Bodhi fan hungering to get in, huh? Bodhi's too mainstream for my taste, and don't get me started on his toxic fan base. But everyone has to make a living, so ticket please? For the concert? You seriously don't know? Bodhi's having a concert tonight. Gym battle? Dude, no one's challenged him in years, and when he did, he smoked them. I would know. I was one of them. He crushed my dreams like the ice he used on my team, and I was experienced. They call him the Vergless Vocalist. Do you still want to challenge him? Okay. You're obviously delusional, but I'll humor you. If you can beat me in battle, I'll literally look the other way, and you can go in. You ready?
Flatida. The greasy Pokémon. A poison and water type. Its fur secretes oily toxins that it uses to style its fur. The longer the hair, the more respect it gets from its gang. The toxins its body is covered with is so sticky that once it touches anything it is stuck forever.
Whatever. I'm so over it. I'll heal your team, since you won and all.
You can finally enter.
What's the hap, Snorlax? How's the future champion doing today? This club also doubles as a gym. The gym leader / DJ, Bodhi, is an Ice-type user. Ice-types are cold and relentless, and will freeze you in your tracks if you go and use grass and ground types. Melt that ice away with fire, rock, and steel! By the way, do you have a spare jacket? I'm freezing my frost lass off.
Hey, security, there's a kid on stage staring at me. Sorry, Junior, I don't have time for autograph. I'm about to get ready to perform another song again. You want a gym battle? You're a funny kid. Look, how about you challenge some other gyms first, then come talk to me. If I'm not on tour, that is. You have 2 badges. From who? Abel and Sela? You beat my ex? I mean, impressive. Did Sela say anything about me? The thing is, her and I used to date. We were going steady for a while. Then she called things off because she said I was too clingy and egotistic. So heartbroken, I wrote a song about my despair. It became a one-hit wonder.
Wonder? As in wonder why she even dated you in the first place?
Imani? Hey, what the? You're supposed to be working a ticket booth. No wonder this little kid got in. You made me almost cuss in front of him.
He got in because I let him in. He beat me in battle, so he earned.
Wait, he beat you? Hold on a sec. Strong. Recently earned badges. You the little dude the news interviewer was asking me about. Alright, look. You may have beaten 2 gym leaders and my bouncer.
Oh no, you did not just call me it.
But ain't none of those people me. I'm an Ice-type Pokemon user. I chose Ice-types because they're cold-blooded and indifferent. You have to really work hard to earn their respect. Since they're so uninvested, they're often not fazed by the trails and tests life can throw away. It's such a bad breakup. Alright, I'm cool. Everyone calls me the Virgilist vocalist because of my skills at the mic. I know singing and performing don't really look like they have anything to do with Pokemon battling, but it does. Both require a lot of practice, hard work, and even luck. Rapping helps me battle better. The better the rhyme, the harder the grind. Now I hate to be cold-hearted, but I'm gonna freeze your career before it's even started. I'm not playing nice, so let's break the ice.
Maisie, the mouse Pokemon, an ice type. It prefers temperatures of -58 degrees Fahrenheit. Its own breath causes small crystals to form a cube around its body, lowering its temperature and that of the surrounding area.
He sends out his opening Pokemon, Maisie, who's just a pure ice type. A fire, fighting, rock, or steel should be able to take it down easily. But beware, Maisie is quite fast.
I can feel your burning determination, but it's high time for your extermination.
Now Cloyster is going to be way more difficult to take down. It's highly defensive and is a water and ice type, so there goes its fire weakness. And it won't be able to go down in one hit.
Not quite hot enough to melt my icy cold resolve. How you gonna act when my ace is involved? Go, Radical!
Raticool, the mouse Pokemon and the evolved form of Maisie. an ice type. It freezes the ground as it slides down mountains at high speeds like a snowboarder. It is very agile as it shreds from cliff to cliff and jumps its enemies from above and behind.
Bro, I'm not even gonna front. That was straight heat. I don't even mind that I lost on live TV or that this part didn't rhyme. Man, you really smoked me. Here I was hoping on going 51-0. Guess I've grown to be quite conceited. Here, as proof that you beat me, take this. The official Pokemon League Chill Badge. Now I see what Sailor was talking about. Overconfidence can be a blessing and a curse. When you're too cocky, you often let your guard down and are unwilling to advance and grow. There's always room for improvement, no matter who you are. Thank you for bringing me back down to earth, G.
Wonderful. This makes badge number 3. No one will be able to call you a novice trainer anymore.
That was exhilarating. I almost forgot I was succumbing to hypothermia. Great work, though. No Pokemons this time.
Hey player, the battle you had with Bodhi was pretty epic. It honestly got me back into a training kind of mood, and I'm thinking about starting my journey again. Gotta admit, for someone who doesn't speak, you sure are great with Pokemon. Even though you inspired me, that doesn't mean I'll go easy on you next time we meet. Remember, you only won because of the plot.
It looks like you've gained a new rival. The more the merrier, I guess. Now that you've gotten the badge from Sheen City, you're ready to head out to your next destination. Your Zona map says the next gym is in Canary Town, which is southeast of here. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this week's episode.